But there's a problem, the cultural challenge is there, religious challenge is there. So because we can't just go and do everything that they do, we can't just accept everything they do. Yes, that's true. So that is why the second point. What did I say? The second point. Give them comprehensive religious education in a joyous environment. Positively give them connecting to the roots. So when that happens, say now we all have come, right? Now how many times we get exposed to, now I say, we went to a university, now I was in a Rona University in Sri Lanka, right? How many times we get exposed to jahiliyyah things like that? How many times? Hundreds of times. But that doesn't mean that we go and, do all these jahiliyyah things or mingle with them and then get dissolved in that society, in that culture. No, we don't. Why? We have the values. We stand on values. But here, it's easy here, that in Sri Lanka, even if you don't drink, I remember that, those days when we were in medical school, you don't drink in the parties, but they will pull you to drink. It's difficult to, resist. But here, if you say that, I don't drink, they will respect you. It's easy. So what I'm saying is, yes, we prepare our children to that higher society, but that is number one. I'm not talking about number one only, I'm talking 2 and 3. What is 2? Comprehensive religious education, right? In a joyous environment and positively presented, connecting to the roots. The problem is we have never connected our children to the roots. How many children here can take the Quran, open a page and read and explain and understand and read and tell them, yes, this is what Allah says. How many of us can do it? How many of us can do it? So that means we have faith. Is it not important? This is what Allah says. I have wrote it down, Allah says, in Arabic language so that you think. Where is the thinking going? Allah says, لَهُمْ قُلُوبٌ لَا يَفْقَهُونَ بِهَا. Allah says that if you don't think, you have given the heart to think, your brain to think. If you don't think, you know what Allah says? The people who don't think, what Allah says? They say, Allah says that they are the cattle. Right? And then he doesn't finish there, he says, Ashaddu. He says they are the worse than cattle. So the people who don't think and reflect, according to Quran, are the people, they are like a cattle and worse than cattle. So my question is, why as a society, we are not providing our children a platform, a system to learn and understand the Quran connecting to the roots? Unless we do that, you can't stop this Western influence by peer group, which makes them distant from our religion. Of course, yes. There's no magic bullet. There's no magic answer. We have to work hard on this. Right? So unless we connect our children to the roots, and there, according to Kurt Lewis, what he says is, that is the one, the second point, will give the children a sense of ownership, sense of belongingness, inspiration, aspiration, right? And the feeling, there's no dichotomy there. Now every child, we all have a mental, psychological problem in our children. There's a dichotomy. You know what is the dichotomy? They have one face to the school, to this community, to the society, and when they come home, they have another face. Dr. Yasir Qadi talks about this, very beautifully. So there's a split personality. There's a dichotomy. That is how the children work. This is a main challenge we have. So the best, but very unfortunately, those who have come here, we have came with the baggages from Sri Lanka and from everywhere. We are still live with that baggage. We are not ready to change. I'm talking about myself as well. What I'm trying to say is that this is the world where you have the critical thinking, you have the knowledge, you have the opportunities, but Quran is, I can tell you that yesterday also we were talking about this. If somebody wants to become a thinker, a philosopher, right, to get ideas and things, the Quran is full of that. But that the whole area is closed to our children. Our children think, right, oh, this is very barbaric religion. This is, there's no place to think, there's nothing to, what is, the basic thing is we're asking them to read for hours and hours and memorize, but that girl has asked in that book. It doesn't make sense to me. Why do I want to do that? So this is what we have to think and change. And that is the social capital we need to have. Again, I'll tell you one positive thing with that. Okay? All right, I'll tell you one positive thing with that. One day I was, this is about the social capital, right? Social capital. What I'm saying is, we can do this. If every child in this room should be able to do, at age 5 years, open the Quran, read the Quran, of course you can even memorize it, and give the meaning and explanations. Can they do that? I can tell you as a pediatrician with his experience, definitely they can do that. I'll tell you just one example. One day I was traveling from, when I was in Rajarata University those days, 2013. Fine, okay. I was traveling in the bus. I used to travel from Kalangur to Anuradhapura. In the train, normally from Kalangur we have the 3 doctors travel, myself and a surgeon and then anesthetist, and also 4 at the BOG. So we all 4 travel together. So one day I was traveling and we talk, now basically the home, a day like the Tungu, or a patient, but then a train like travel by the but first travel 24 Nera, when Turam Port patient was one of the surgeon, is a single man. I was doing it, when I took the iPad, I was reading the Quran. About the 3 hour limit, I was reading something funny. He never knew that. So, what are you reading, man? I said, this is Quran. What are the language? It's Arabic. I'll make it Arabic. Okay. He took it and he saw that. Oh, but what make you one? Right? Can you read this? I said, of course, yes. Do you understand this? Of course, yes. Really? You couldn't believe it. I told him, if you come to our society, even a 6-year-old can read this. Right? He said, definitely, yes. He couldn't believe it. Is it a big thing for us? No. It's not a big thing for us, right? But he couldn't believe it. Why? We have upgraded our social capital where a 6-year-old child can read an Arabic language. That's our social capital. We have upgraded that. Because we start from day 1, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. The whole society is geared to do that. So we are ready to do that. This is my Kyle, right? The building is named Hafiz or Suluar. Kyle Patinathula, Hafil Hafil. Other matter that's part of the social capital. Or 10 வயசுக்குள்ள குர்ஆனை பார்த்து ஓதுதல் சொன்னா நாங்க ஆச்சரியப்பட மாட்டோம். That's a normal thing in the society, right? Because our social capital is there. But in Kayal Patnam, the social capital is every child is Hafiz, something like that. Right? That's the social capital. Al-Azhar University na Egypt konde na paathu. Al-Azhar la unku ஒரு வாசகம் எழுதி வச்சிருக்காங்க. அது என்ன சொல்லிக்கிறாங்க சொன்னா, if you are not Arabic linguist, நீங்க ஒரு ஹாஃபில் இல்லாட்டி நீங்க ஒரு அஸ்ஹாரியா. அஸ்ஹார் is a social capital, minimum you have to be like that. This is social capital. So எங்களுக்கு 5 வயசு அந்த சர்ஜன், ஒரு சிங்கள சர்ஜன் சமூகத்துல இருந்து ஆச்சரியப்பட்ட 5 வயசுக்குள்ள இது ஓத இருப்பாங்க. ஆச்சரியமான விஷயம். ஆனா எங்களுக்கு அது just a simple thing, because of a social capital. That's our social capital. So what I'm trying to say is, Let's bring our social capital to a higher standard so that a 10-year-old can read and understand and can explain the Quran. If we can do that, that will solve lots of problems. அப்படியே அவங்க அந்த second point நான் சொன்னேன், comprehensive religious education in a joyous environment, in a positive way, connecting to the roots. Then in the peer pressure, all the pressures we can address. So there's no magic bullet, there's no immediate answer, but we need to change the system to address the problem. I think that's right. Okay, thank you very much.